Okay, so in the morning session, we have discussed about the preliminary estimate uh, by considering one example. Okay, so in the morning session, I have discussed mine example, that is we are having 5 acres of the land and 40 crore amount is been there. So how to utilize that land as well as that particular amount, how we are going to distribute it into the different parts, and we'll get the final product as our row houses or the bungalows. That part we have discussed. So keep the thing in the mind, whatever the part which we have discussed in the morning session, that is how much amount we require for completing any project. Apart from technicality, that means only as per the plan we are going to prepare the estimate. That is one part. There is no doubt about that. But apart from this, that we have to consider electrification charges, then water supply and sanitation, then drainage system, then the plumbing charges, plumbing system, architectural charge, carpenter, centering work, plumber, painters, then overhead charges, general charges, some petty works or miscellaneous expenditures we have to consider in our estimate also. Okay, so in the approximate estimate, I think class school example we have discussed, that is per student we can determine the area which is required. Okay, for a single student we require 1.5 meter square of the area, and based on that we can consider the area required for 100,000 or a number of students. Then as far as hospitals are considered, these are totally based on the bed, and for cinema halls this is based on the seats. Okay, after this there is another way to find out the or to prepare the approximate estimate is nothing but by considering the plinth area, by considering the cubic contents, uh, we can prepare the approximate estimate of a building. So in the approximate estimate of the in this approximate estimate method, in the plinth area, what is our calculation? In the plinth area estimate, approximate estimate equals to plinth area multiplied by plinth area rate. So whatever the rate for the plinth area, we are multiplying the plinth area rate by plinth area. A simple calculation will be there, and that will give you the approximate estimate by the plinth area estimate method. Now, as far as cubic rate is considered, we are considering the length, breadth, and depth or height, that is LBD, of that particular structure, and based on the volume, that is L multiplied by B multiplied by D, uh, we are calculating the cubic rate, that is we are calculating the approximate estimate. Okay. Then in the approximate quantity method estimate, we are dividing our building structure into the two parts as substructure and superstructure. So in the substructure, that is up to the plinth and below part, and superstructure your walls and all other part. Okay, so by dividing into the two parts we can determine the quantity, and in the detail estimate we have to consider all the reports, the drawings, then general specifications, your calculations, analysis of rate, everything, every technical part we are including it in our detailed estimate. Okay, so that is what we require in our particular for preparing the approximate estimate. Now in the approximate estimate we will directly proceed towards the problem, how we are going to solve it, and the rest associated theory part. Okay, so give me 1 minute to share another screen. Just give me a minute. I will share that. Okay. Okay. So here uh, you can see the problem, nature of the problem, which is asked in your examination regarding the approximate estimate problems. At first, we'll discuss with some problems, and then we will heading toward the rest theory part, because theory part they are not going to ask in your examination till time they have not asked. Problems mandatory they will ask you for 4 to 8 marks weightage. Okay, as far as approximate estimate is considered. Okay, rest theory part also we are going to cover up, no doubt about that. But first of all, we will discuss the problem of the approximate estimate method. Okay, now the problems which I am going to discuss is based on the plinth area method. Okay, now in the plinth area method, I will use the pointer. So our first problem for the approximate estimate is based on the plinth area method. Now as plinth area method comes, what thoughts come in the mind? Plinth area, actually approximate estimate in case of the plinth area method is nothing but equals to plinth area multiplied by plinth area rate. That means you have to determine the plinth area, and then you have to multiply that particular area with the plinth area rate. That is one line formula you have to remember for the plinth area method. If now in the examination they will not ask you by this method, that is by plinth area, by cubical content, or by any other, or by specific method. They are not going to ask you. Just problem is given to you and you have to solve it. Okay, you have to solve it. Now how the problems are there, we will discuss the first problem, which is of load bearing structure, and the problem relates with the plinth area method. Okay, so what is the problem statement they have mentioned? Now these problems you can copy it in your notebook. Okay, because these problems are again mandatory in your examination and important for you, and these problems are very simple, no logical, no any detailed calculations you have to do. These are very simple ones. So please take a notebook and pen with you, and copy the things which I'm going to share with everyone. Okay, so first problem that we are going to discuss is nothing but prepare the approximate estimate, prepare an approximate estimate of a building project with a total plinth area of the building is 800 square meter. What they have mentioned, the plinth area is given to us, that is 800 square meter, and from that we have to prepare the approximate estimate by using the following data. What data they have mentioned? Plinth area rate is 4,500 rupees per square meter. See, the plinth area rate is 4,500. Then cost of water supply is 7.5% of the cost of building. This you have to read very carefully. Okay, cost of water supply is given as 7.5% of the cost of building. Cost of sanitary and electrical installations at 7.5% of cost of building. Then cost of architectural features 1% of the building cost. Then cost of roads and lawns 5% of the building cost. Then uh, just then cost of that PT works or charges we can consider it as, and contingencies as 4% of the building cost. Determine the total cost of the building project. Okay, so likewise problem is been asked, the same problem they are going to ask you in your examination. Prepare the approximate estimate of a building project with a total plinth area, that is 800 or whatever the area which has been given, using the following data. Now this is the problem of approximate method. We have to solve it by plinth area method. They have specifically mentioned, that is why we will go for the plinth area method. Now what data we have given? We have given the plinth area, that is 800 square meter, and we have given the plinth area rate, that is 4,500 square meter, 500 rupees per square meter. Okay, the two things that we are having. The next thing that what they have given, cost of water supply is 7.5% of cost of building. So what will be the cost of building that we are going to determine? 7.5% cost we require for the water supply, then 7.5% require additional cost we require for the sanitary and electrical installations. Then architectural fees will be 1%, and cost of roads and lawn is 5%, and other works, that is contingencies or some primary services. Okay, these are at 5% of the 4% of the building cost, and based on that we have to determine the total cost. Now what is the first step in this particular problem as far as these problems are considered? Now the first step, write down the given data, whatever the data which has been given. What data they have given? Plinth area rate is 800 square meter, and plinth area is given as 800 square meter, and plinth area rate is 4,500 rupees per square meter. Okay, so what will be the approximate estimate? Anyone? What will be the approximate estimate from this? How we are going to calculate the approximate estimate cost? See, at our next step is to find out the approximate estimate. How we are going to find out the approximate estimate? Approximate estimate equals to plinth area multiplied by plinth area rate. Now what is plinth area they have given? 800 square meter multiplied by plinth area rate is 4,500 rupees 4,500 per meter square. Okay, so what will be the approximate estimate? Our approximate estimate of the building cost, that is building cost, is 800 multiplied by 4,500 rupees. That is 800 is nothing but area, and 4,500 rupees is nothing but plinth area rate. A simple formula we have to use: plinth area multiplied by plinth area rate. Can you able to derive the quantity? The cost which is required. Take the multiplication of 800 multiplied by 4,500. What is the answer? That answer comes as 36 lakh. Correct? 36 lakh. And that is the answer. After getting that answer, what is the next thing that they have mentioned? The cost of water supply charges is 7.5% of the building cost. Now you are having the building cost, you have determined it. How you have determined? It is nothing but multiplication of plinth area by plinth area rate. Okay. Now that is nothing but your approximate estimate of that building, or we call it as a building cost. So what is the next thing they have given? Cost of water supply charges is 7.5% of the building cost. So building cost is 36 lakh. 7.5% of 36 lakh, that comes as 2,70,000. Please check the calculations. It may wrong. Please check the calculations at once. Yes, it's 70,000. Okay. Then cost of sanitary and electrical installation. How much they have mentioned? Cost of sanitary and electrification. See, read the sentence carefully. Cost of sanitary and electrical installations each. Each means प्रत्येकाची cost किती आहे 7.5%. That is why cost of sanitary and electrical installation at 15% घेतलंय. म्हणजे 7.5% sanitary system ची cost and 7.5% electrical installation ची cost. दोन्ही किती झाली 15%. Okay. So cost of sanitary and electrical installation at 15% of building cost. Building cost at 36 lakh. So 15%, 15% of the 36 lakh, that amount comes as 5,40,000. Please check the calculations at once. Okay. Then cost of architectural features or architecture's fees is 1% of the building cost. So 1% of 36 lakhs, that comes as 36,000. See the digits. Okay. Then cost of the roads and lawns, it is 5% of the building cost. That is why 5% of 36 lakh, that comes as 1,80,000. 1,80,000. Okay. Then cost of the services and the contingencies, it is been provided at 4%. Now, as far as this contingencies or work charge establishment is considered, always read the problem carefully. These contingencies are given of building cost or these are given are of total cost. Okay. Now in this problem, the contingencies are given at 4% of the building cost. Okay. That is why again we are using the same principle, that is 4% of 36 lakh, that comes as 1,44,000. Now if you take the summation of all this quantity, all this cost, that is 36 lakh plus 2,70,000 plus 4,05,000, 40,000, 5,40,000 plus 36,000 plus 1,80,000 plus 1,44,000. The summation will be 47 lakh and 70,000. The summation will be 47 lakh and 70,000. Okay. Now in that we are assuming to add the supervision charges as 8% of the overall cost. Now this is what important. In the problem, always remember, always read the problem carefully. Whatever the charges they have mentioned, that is cost of water supply, sanitary, whether these are relating in relevance with the building cost or whether these are relevance with the overall cost. You have to be very alert. Somebody's voice is disturbing. Anyone is having any doubt, you can ask me. My screen is visible to everyone, na? सत्यवान, सर्वांना स्क्रीन विजिबल आहे? सर्वांना लक्षात येत आहे काय करतोय? You can give the reply in the chat box if you are not getting, please. मोरे काय डाउट आहे? More, please mute yourself. Hello. Okay. My screen is visible to everyone, na? Please respond me in the chat box quickly. My voice is audible and screen is visible. Is there any problem regarding the topic that we are discussing? Respond me fast. Okay. Chalo. So please remember, and at the time of solving such problems, you should be very alert as per as these costs are given. Okay, always check the suppose cost of water supply in relevance to which cost it is given, in relevance to building cost or in relevance to overall cost. Okay, now in this problem each cost is in relevance with the building cost, so we have taken with respect to the building cost. But if the problem is like this, that is the data is like this, rather than considering, just a minute, rather than considering cost of contingencies as at the rate 4% of the overall cost, rather than using the building cost, if they said like you that cost of contingencies is 4% of overall cost, so what will be your calculation then? Your calculation will be, at first you have to determine the building cost using the plinth area method. Then water supply charges 7% of building cost, do the calculation. Sanitary charges and electrical installation 15% of building cost. Architectural features 1% of the building cost. Cost of roads and lawns 5% of the building cost. So you need to take summation of everything, that is 36 lakh. See, we have to determine contingencies as 4% of overall cost. Now what is the definition of the word overall cost? Overall cost is nothing but building cost plus other charges, cost of other charges, whatever the other system or what other services being provided for that particular structure, the cost of for the each service we have to consider. Okay, so our calculation will be 36 lakh plus 2 lakh 70,000 plus 5 lakh 40,000 plus 36,000 plus 1 lakh 80,000. So you have to take the total summation, and then you can do the calculation as contingencies as 4% of the overall cost. So overall cost will be different here, 4% of the overall cost. That will get the calculation, and then at the end you will get the grand total for that particular project. Grand total is nothing but summation of overall cost, whatever the overall cost which has been given, okay, or you have determined. Hmm? Are you getting what I want to say to you? Hmm? Okay, so in this particular problem, contingencies is of 4% of building cost, so there is no need to do separate calculation. So 4% of 36 lakh, that comes as 1 lakh 44,000. Take the summation of 36 lakh plus 2 lakh 70,000 plus 5 lakh 40,000 plus 36,000 plus 1 lakh 80,000 plus 1 lakh 44,000. Total summation is 47 lakh and 70,000. Now, additionally, we have assumed that supervision charges are 8% of an overall cost. So this total is nothing but our overall cost. Okay. Overall cost is nothing but summation of building cost plus cost required for other services. Okay. So overall cost is 47 lakh and 70,000. 8% of 47 lakh and 70,000, that comes as 3 lakh 81,000 and 600 rupees. So our grand total in this case is nothing but 47 lakh 70,000 plus 3 lakh 81,000 and 600 rupees. This is the grand total. Okay, this will be the grand total. So that the grand total comes as 51 lakh 51,000 and 600 rupees. Are you getting the problem? Everyone is getting the problem? If yes, you can copy it, and if you are having any doubt in this, you can ask me. Very simple problems. Just consider, at first you have to determine the cost of building cost. You have to determine building cost is nothing but cost of building equals to plinth area. See the pointer. Plinth area is given as 800 square meter multiplied by plinth area rate. The total amount will be 36,000. Here in this PPT, it goes down. Actually, this part is here below the plinth area rate, and then the rest part is there. Okay. But I have opened the particular notes. That is why this picture is there. So you can note it down, the problem, and you can complete the problem till the end, up to the grand total. Okay, I will give you how many minutes? Okay, 7 minutes I can give you to write the problem. Please do it fast. Everyone do it fast. Do it fast, write it. Everyone please write the problem, and then you can write the solution for the same. Why? Problem is running very fast. Huh. Everyone please note down the problem and solve it. If you are having any doubt, you can ask me. If you are having any doubt, you can ask me, huh? In the chat box, or you can unmute and you can ask me. Okay, I will come to the your query. Uh, is this percentage values depending upon particular building or for varying types of structures? Percentage value remains same. Yes, definitely. Uh, these are not going to vary that much. Huh? This percentage, na. Again, I'm going to tell you. For water supply, we require around 7% of the cost, building cost. Okay, for the water supply, the cost which is required is around I can say 7% of the building cost. Okay. For electrification, only electrification, I'm telling, the cost of installation for electrical supplies or services is around 8 to 12%. Around 8 to 12%. It is not like it is fixed that every contractor is going to take the same digit. Okay. No, it is not like that. So uh, these costs are thumb rules, nothing but, I can say. Water supply around 7% cost we require for the that is of the building cost. For the electrification, again we require 8 to 12%. For the sanitary system, we require again around 7%. Then for the lawns and gardening purpose, the cost of roads is nothing but internal cost. Internal road is around 5%, or the lawn which we are going to create. Then architectural fees is it is constant 1 to 1.5%, not more than that. Okay. And contingencies 3 to 5%. Please remember the digits: 3 to 5% contingencies. Work charge establishment 2%. Okay. Work charge establishment is 2%. So these are the standard digits, I can say, or thumb rules. It is applicable everywhere, though your structure is it may be any structure. Okay. If you are doing very nice and some beautiful architecture, okay, like if you take the, I can share that example. If you take the Mukesh Ambani's house, okay, which is of 11,000 crores, then this is not going to apply at that particular for that particular project. Okay. Definitely, for such works, they will spend more money on each and every system. Okay. But for a common buildings, common commercial buildings, common residential building, industrial buildings, whatever the buildings, these are the common digits. Like water supply cost is around 7%, electrification 8 to 12%, sanitary system 7%, around architectural fees 1 to 1.5%, not more than that. Cost of internal roads, that is within your house, within in your compounds and all that. Okay. And lawn is around 5%, and contingencies 3 to 5%, and work charge establishment 2% around. So less than 1 minute is still again remain for this particular session. So please rejoin the session using this